Have you watched enough that you
Yes.
feel like you could survive an interrogation?
Yeah.
No. You haven't?
No.
What's the strat? What's the strat? What's the strat? You feel
Okay,
like
I mean, hate to break it to you, the most effective strat is the most boring one. Do not fucking talk. Do not talk. Do not talk to your lawyers there. You should never talk to the police without a lawyer.
True.
That's all I've learned from all of this. Every single time you watch these things, the reason why they're getting in trouble is because they're talking.
Yeah. They're fucking yapping.
Do not talk to any police, any question they have for you without a lawyer.
even the innocent people?
Especially the innocent people.
But Connor,
Especially the innocent people.
Connor, if you're innocent, you have nothing to hide, right,
Bro,
Connor? Right?
No, that's the exact argument they use. Never, ever, 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 under any circumstance, give the passcode to your phone to the police as well.
Wait, what can they do with it? Just go through the entire
Everything.
thing?
They can give through your entire phone. They can scrape everything from it. And like, who knows what they're going to try and paint, what picture they have with you. No matter what country you're in, be it Japan or America, UK, do not ever give this stuff. It's all, look, there are enough people love to say that argument of you're innocent, da, da, da. Dude, hell no, bro. They always try to find the easiest way to get a conviction.
Yeah, false convictions are a thing for a reason.
Yeah, dude. If you're in the wrong place, wrong time, and you seem sus and they can paint you as the bad guy, they might. Look, I'm sure most police officers would love to get the guy, but they also just want a guy. So they're getting someone.
Do you think, hypothetically,
Yeah.
if you guys committed murder, do you think you're smart enough to get away with it? Do you think you're smart enough to get away with the perfect crime?
No, hell no.
Most of the time, murderers get away with it. It's when murderers who just randomly kill people. Like, it's not. The problem is, people mostly murder, like, people they know.
Yeah.
People they have a connection to.
Yeah.
Because, why the fuck would I want to kill a random person? What's the fucking point? Because they're just in it for the love of the game. But that's
Jack the Ripper, my goat.
It was a passion project, actually.
Also, we pretty much know who Jack the Ripper is, gone, by the way.
Do we actually?
Yeah, we're like
Confirmed?
No, we're not confirmed because he's fucking dead, long gone.
Oh, yeah.
But there is
like Michael, by the way.
Yeah.
Nothing
Oh, my.
confirmed, right?
Yeah, nothing Innocent until proven guilty.
Okay,
You just love to slander dead people, don't you, Connor?
but there's, I mean, look.
Who is Jack the Ripper? Google that right now.
We're pretty sure it's this, I forgot his name. That we
Jack
know.
Jones.
Krasinski something, I think his name is. We think it is. Is it?
Is an unidentified serial killer.
There's one suspect who it makes the most sense for. What's the name? Oh, this is
Theories
it,
and
yeah.
suspects.
Aaron Kosminski.
An immigrant. Yeah, he was committed to an asylum later on for like, he was the one who was closest. He lived very close to all these people, and there's a very big suspect that he was him. He also went to an asylum for like threatening to kill his wife like 4 times or something, and it seemed very sus. Basically, this guy.
Look at that fucking stash, bro.
Everything points to this gentleman, whether he did it or not. He was never found out. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's talk about murder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you kill someone you know, like the odds of you getting caught are so high. Because it's like there's only so many people that have like a motive, and there's a motive will eventually reveal itself, right? I mean, like that's the whole point. And oftentimes convictions require a motive. Why would someone kill someone, right? Like it's all well and good to have someone there,
Yeah.
but if there's no reason for them to kill them, then it makes it exponentially harder to find the person. And if that's why you hear about these serial killers. Very hard to catch them, because if someone's killing someone just randomly for the love of the game, how the fuck do you figure that out? How do you figure that out? You need like CCTV, you need crazy evidence supporting they're in the area.
Yeah.
And and still on top of that, at least in Western countries, you still need to prove a motive. Why? Why did this person do it?
It's okay, so with how much surveillance there is like just around the world right now, you know, like where'd you hide the
How'd you
body?
get away with it?
Yeah. Where'd you hide the body? That's the first
Depends
question.
where you live, I guess.
Depends where you live.
I mean,
Are you getting full like fucking Heisenberg with this shit? Getting a vat of acid and
no, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Because you know what? They're going to be like, this guy came into the store the other day who's never been a customer who bought a vat of acid. That's definitely going to flag some, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever you hear about these, like, and it's always people who get caught all the time are people who like, I'm not saying like, you think about this, but there's always people who poorly planned it.
Yeah.
They go to the store, they buy a rope, a hammer, a body bag, all, but not bag, like a tarp, all in the same store. on the same night that they did it. You know,
Yeah.
it's often people who kind of do these crimes not really thinking much of it.
Yeah.
That end up doing it. And even then, people who do think about it often get caught for various reasons.
Yeah.
But generally, it is just harder to find people who premeditate, who don't kill people they know, who, you know, it's
It's just random. They
It's
pick a random
completely,
person
yeah,
on the
because how the
street.
fuck do you even begin to start looking?
Yeah.
You know, you ask friends and family, oh, what could they have upset someone? No. Did they know someone? No. And so unless there's evidence there, you don't have any leads.
Yeah.
And then you're relying on CCTV, if there is any, in where you did this murder,
Yeah.
you know. So, you know, it can change kind of drastically.
It's like I've seen like the same 5 unsolved murders on like 5 different videos because I hear about it through like Sydney's thing. And it's just like, the one that stood out to me is just there was this girl who was last seen in an elevator, and then like the next thing they found her body in like the water
cooler?
supply.
Yeah.
Oh, the
like,
one in the hotel in America.
Yeah, the one in the hotel in
They made a whole
America.
movie about it.
I'm like, how the fuck does that happen, man? What?
No, they solved that one.
Did they?
I think they did solve that
Yeah,
one.
she had like, she had like a really big psychotic break right before it.
Right.
And she was on some pretty heavy medication. And they reckon that she just climbed in.
They reckon or they know?
I think they reckon. Well, but these things you can't.
Yeah.
Because if she did do it to herself, there is no murder. There is no evidence. You know what I mean? Like,
Just rip Bozo.
Unless that's what they want you to think, Connor. Yeah, you know.
at least I think that's what it was. I don't know. But I don't know. I found myself really like, I don't know, for a very long time, I was kind of enamored by these true crime things. So I got really into it. But then the more I got into it, the more I was like, man, this feels really weird. I actually don't like this now. After watching it a lot, it really started to sour on me. Why I was consuming it.
It was a weird commodification for a while as well.
Still very much so.
Yeah. Still very much so. But
like I watched one recently because it just came on Netflix and I was like working out and I was like, oh, fuck it. Well, I'll put it on. It was about these teens with like a car crash. And the teens are given like interviews and they're like 20. I'm like, this feels weird that they're like 20 giving interviews about this thing that happened like 3 years ago. It all feels very odd.
Yeah.
And it's like Netflix and it all just doesn't feel right. I was like, I don't really like this. This is really, really weird. These kids are talking about giving interviews, talking about their experience about, you know, a really fucking tragic event, like a true crime kind of thing. And then the police are giving their interview in this story as well. I'm like, this is so weird and only could happen in America. But then again, UK's done it too.
yeah, UK is also pretty fucked.
We've also had it too. We do true crime stuff.
True crime.
Crew crime.
But yeah, I mean, it's a weird genre.